How you feel?
Appreciate it.
How your face feeling?
It's good. Just a little bruised nose.
All right.
It looks fat, right? I don't know. So
It's fine. It looks fine.
Yeah.
Did you guys take a step forward tonight? You feel like you guys played a good game?
Yeah, I think we did a good job defensively all 40 minutes. I think kind of just like the last 5 minutes, we took our foot off the gas a little bit. But I think overall, from a collective standpoint, I really like the way we played together. We shared the basketball. We was going from good to great shots. It was getting good stops defensively, and that was allowing us to get in transition buckets. So I do believe we took a step forward, kind of just built from Notre Dame game and then tonight's game, because SMU was a good team, but I think we just can't play ready to play today.
What happened there at the end? You just took an elbow from.
I kind of like stood my ground a little bit and had reached in, and then his head kind of just like face planted in my nose. So I was just gushed. But I'm known for like nosebleeds, so I get a lot of nosebleeds.
And the baked-in three.
Yeah.
Tell me about that play.
Waz he kind of like put me in the bad spot. I had like the 7-footer on me. It was like 2 seconds left, so I just had to like just heave a prayer and hopefully win it. So it did. And on the way back, Waz was telling me that was some BS.
RJ, I was expecting you to look a little more bloody out here based on what we saw on the court. What happened?
I just got hit in the face. His head kind of face planted into my nose. I have a sensitive nose, so I bleed a lot, but thankfully it's not broken or anything, so I'm good.
Was this just like it was pretty quiet, 26 or whatever it ended up being for you? Is that just kind of like, you know, your experience as a scorer, kind of showing how like quietly in a way you can put up those kind of numbers?
Yeah, I think I just did a good job of just kind of just taking what the defense gave me tonight. Hitting my open shots. I was more efficient tonight, and you know I did a lot of good things other than scoring. I was able to kind of penetrate and kick into the when they were playing zone, find open shooters and stuff like that. So it was really just more about just kind of just playing my game, not trying to overdo anything. So I think I did that tonight.
Is that the most you've ever bled after committing a foul?
Yeah, usually
it's when you get fouled.
That's what I'm saying. Usually my nosebleeds happen like if it's hot in the room, if it's hot on the court. But I think today was like the most blood I ever had because like it was all over my hands and I looked down, there's blood on the court. So by far, yeah.
Did it startle you to see all that blood?
Nah, because like it's usually, I
had
had nosebleeds since I was like 7, so like this was nothing new.
You've been here 5 years. Have you seen the clip of Hansborough when he got elbowed and he was
I saw that. I was talking to Craig. He told me I should have took off the towel and like threw it and started like getting the crowd into it and saying like this is my shit.
There's a photo of him in a little room. I actually saw him after the game in the room with the towel.
Yeah.
The towel's 3/4 blood and he's just holding it. And there's just dry blood all over his face.
Yeah, nah, I'm not doing that.
So it'll make you feel better.
Do you think you guys kind of found your formula that you've been searching for, the way you guys need to play to win tonight?
Yeah, I think we did a good job of kind of just sharing the wealth today, moving the ball from good to great shots, and I think I'm really proud of our defense. We was communicating, talking on switches. We had a low man today. We had gaps. So overall, our communication on the defensive end was great, and that allowed us to go big in the first and second half. So what stood out for me today was our defense, and we're going to need more of that moving forward.
And their size, like we've been talking about your guys' size all year, and that they had it. It wasn't a problem. I mean, does that give you confidence you can do that going forward?
I mean, yeah, 100%. I mean, we know we're a small team, but one thing Coach Davis always talks about is heart over height. Like we know we don't have 7-footers, but we do have heart, and we have a gritty team. So we found our way. Sometimes we fired in the post, we double teamed the post, and sometimes we left our big men on the island because that's what they're capable of, and we know we have confidence in them for them to kind of get stops. And I think Wash, Vin, Jay Witt, JB, when he came in, they all did a good job of kind of just being physical on the catch with the big man because that's a tough assignment. You know, they're 7 feet, so they did a good job of kind of meeting them at the rim and boxing out, and we was able to go convert on the offensive end.
How much quicker does communicating make you guys defensively? It looks like you're a healthy step quicker when you guys are doing that than you have been.
Yeah, it feels like everybody's like on the same string, right? So one guy talks, it kind of just like a domino effect, and I think we did that today. It kind of just carried on from practice after Notre Dame. I think we all just kind of just use that as a way to kind of just stay positive and get this thing going. And we see like when we're communicating, we're talking, like we're able to get stops. And when we're not, that's when teams score and they just go off on mistakes. So yeah, for sure.
Is that why there was so much more energy? It looked like the energy was at a much higher level early than we've seen in past games.
Yeah, 100%. I think it started in Notre Dame. Like even in the locker room, we was out just banging the lockers, like playing music. that was definitely like the most loud we ever been all year. Notre Dame game and today, it's just a lot of just communication going from from inside of the locker room from halftime out onto the court, and it carries on a long way.
What did you guys tell Vin about the NC State rivalry? He's fired up already about it. What have you told him about that?
Well, Hoots does a good job of every time we have a recruit or just somebody just come in as a transfer, as a freshman, he always just talks about the rivalry game just for us to be prepared because obviously NC State's a good team and it's always been a back and forth. This history before us, so I'm glad Vince fired up, and it's gonna be a great atmosphere going on Saturday. So yeah.
And you're used to that rivalry too. I mean, what do you remember about that rivalry?
Yeah, I just remember playing against DJ Burns for 3-4 years. So every time he gets the ball, the crowd goes wild. It's just fun matchups at the end of the day. They're up the street in Raleigh, and we're in Chapel Hill, so it's kind of just. Just a lot of bickering going back and forth. But at the end of the day, it's basketball, so I'm looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to playing Trez, so yeah.
Drake had 17 tonight. Seems like he's looking for a shot a lot more in the recent games. Do you see the confidence sort of building in him, and what do you think has been the spark of that confidence?
We've just been telling Drake to be more aggressive. Like, we know he can do all the little tangible things that he does well for his team, but just be aggressive when he has the ball, whether that's, driving to the rain, knocking down threes, which he did tonight. So when he gets the ball, don't be kind of just attentive. Just be you and be Drake Powell. So, and I'm glad he did that tonight.
He can be a defensive stopper too.
100%, yeah. Just with his length, athleticism, he's able to recover fast with block shots and even get defensive stops.
Has there been more arc on your jumper the last few games?
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of film of just like my jump shots. Big May actually sent me a lot of my clips of just my shots from this year, just to kind of just critique myself and when shots are going in, when shots are not. I felt like in the beginning of the year a little bit I was rushing my shot rather than just shooting the basketball and being patient with it. I felt like I was kind of just like pressed a little bit, and when I do make a shot, it's more as I'm set, my feet are set. It's more of like a relaxed position. So I've been doing a good job of doing that, working with Marcus Page and then myself as well.
It seems like your feet might be wider too.
Yeah.
Like on the catch and shoots. Is that? Am I seeing things?
I don't know.
I mean, it looked like you might have a little bit of a wider base.
I don't know. I just feel like I'm just being more intentional, detailed with my shot a little bit more, just because of how defenses are going to be playing me. So when I do have the open ones, just have to have the confidence to knock it down because I don't know what the next one's going to be. So I just really just been last couple of weeks just been preparing of like different actions while I'm working out by myself of how I'm going to catch the ball in the game, and I feel like that's been translating thus far.
RJ, to go off of that, this was another game, I guess, where you kind of got back into, if you want to say, scoring mode or whatever. Obviously, last game was kind of deliberately getting guys involved, things like that. How have you, obviously, you ran the point guard before, but how have you just gone about managing, looking for your shot, looking for teammates? Just what's the process of that been like this last couple of games?
I feel like this whole year has just been like in a whole adjustment period for me. It's been challenging, obviously, just from like a mental standpoint to kind of just stay present and stay in the moment. So what I've really just been doing, it's been a lot more film work than actual on the court things. I'm just looking at how can I be effective on the court, how teams are playing me. Some teams may play drop against me, some teams may hard hedge it into a slight double. So it's really just been watching film to see what I've been doing right and wrong and carrying that over onto the floor. So if I have to get 10 assists, 7 assists like I did against Notre Dame, that's what the game calls for. I know I can score. I've been scoring all my 4 years. So it's not really anything to prove to anybody else, but kind of just sharpening my game and just making sure I'm doing what I need to do to make the team win.
Go ahead. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Bernard asked this. We obviously saw the blood. What was the, pain level initially at the end of the game?
It's like, when your adrenaline is like the first pain, so I started 1 to 10, it's like it was like an 8.
Oh, gosh.
Because it was just like, it was like straight head to the nose, so I'm like.
It was forehead.
Did you think you had broken your nose?
I don't know. I didn't think I broke it, but I was hoping it wasn't like bruised and like swollen. So I looked down, I saw a bunch of blood. I was like, oh nah.
And he just caught you in the face?
Yeah, he dipped into it, so his head went right into my nose. I knew it was over after that.
Well, you're an old pro at the nosebleed.
Yeah, I knew it was over though.
Did you feel like the basketball gods owed you the one on the banked in three?
Yes, 100%. I think
yeah.
that was like, that's why I put my hands in the air because I was kind of thinking the basketball guys for that one.
Right.
Looked like Ian said something to you after you made that.
It was Waz. Waz told me that was some BS.
What great encouragement.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, and you the one that put me in that situation anyway.
Right. You gave me a grenade.
Right.